So, Sharon, welcome to our live.
Thank you.
Really good to have you on the call with us. So, I just wanted to bring you onto the live because you've done so well since you joined our team. Now, there's loads and loads of folk in the UK that are probably looking for additional ways to make some extra cash. And I just wanted you to share your story because there'll be a lot of folk you know who may be sitting in the house right now thinking, God, I could really do with some extra money in my life. How did you come across us?
Well, I saw one of your posts on your Facebook page, Sank the
Right.
Boss. And I saw it months before I had actually messaged you, Dale.
Right.
And I just saw how well everybody else was doing. And I thought, well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So contacted you, and the rest is history.
And what's your background? Like, what have you done beforehand for kind of work-wise?
Sales. I have been involved in sales. I've sold, God, what have I no sold? I've sold hospitality. I've
Right.
sold bedding, linen, soft finishing to hotels. I've sold chip and pin pads.
Wow. All
Everything
sorts.
basically. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So listen, so you're actually quite unique because most people in our business have no sales experience.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Almost all of our network, it's normally doctors, nurses, single mums, solicitors, taxi drivers.
Yeah.
It's not, most people in utility warehouse are not salespeople.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
great to have you with us. But listen, it's really interesting because when you joined,
I know what you're going to say.
yeah, I think you joined, and then after a couple of days, you get really cold feet, didn't you?
I did.
Tell me what happened.
I don't know. I was kind of I'm fine in front of people that I don't know.
Right.
But when I was having to ask for help for training with my family, I don't know. I just felt, I can't even explain it, Dale. I just felt as if, oh my God, I'm having to ask for help,
Yeah.
and it's something that I never do. However, yeah, I nearly quit, but thankfully you reined me back in.
Well, listen, look, the reason I've done this for 10 years, before you go out and you actually are helping people save money, in any job, you need some training. And in our environment, because it's mainly an online job, then it's really important to get a couple of training calls done, just practice. And that's the
Yeah,
only reason we ask you to maybe ask a friend or a family member if they'll help out for 20 minutes.
yeah.
But listen, I'm so pleased that you just took that wee leap of faith because
Yeah.
what have you've recently qualified for something humongous, and you've only been with us
Since the end of May.
end of May. So I'm terrible. May, June, July, August. So was that 3 and a bit months?
No, 2 and a bit months.
Wow.
End of
So
May to end of June, end of July. Aye. Two and a half months.
Tell me what you've recently just qualified for in 2.5 months, working part-time with us from your sofa.
An all expenses holiday to Tenerife for 4 people.
Flights, accommodation, spending money. Probably it'll be a minimum 4-star. And first of all, that's amazing to have done that in such a short period of time. That actual promotion, it's a 12-month promotion available to all UW partners.
Yeah.
And the reason it's a 12-month promotion is it normally takes the full year to actually accumulate the points to achieve that. But you've had such a fast start with us that you've done it in 2.5 months.
Yeah.
What did you have to do to hit that incentive?
Just basically, you're helping people, which is the aspect of this job that I love, because I'm not asking somebody to look at something that they don't already have. So I put out Facebook posts. A lot of my customers that I've brought on board have referred me. It's a lot. See my posts on Facebook, I'm quite sure, because I post consistently, and they're probably saying, oh no, her again. A lot of people might think it's a spam and haven't contacted me, but just consistently banging the drum. They must be fed up with me, Dale.
And listen, I'm sure they're not. And for what? And for those who don't know what it is that you do, what is it you're doing for folk?
I help customers, anybody, save on their energy and home services. Save money.
Right. So you're helping them save money, which is really critical in this horrible economic climate that we're in.
Yeah.
So all you're doing is you're reaching out to friends, family members, people you know, old people at your different workplaces, and just saying, look, you've got access to the cheapest prices in the UK. Do they want to have a look?
Yeah, basically that's it.
Now, when you did that at the start, did everybody say, yeah, I want to get involved with you, Sharon?
No.
No, they don't.
No,
because
not at
like,
all.
no, and that's normal. But that's only
Yeah.
because, like anything, that's just your first contact. So now they're going to have a wee
Yeah.
bit of a think about things, and maybe then.
Yeah.
And over the last few months, what has gradually been happening?
Everybody can see the benefit of coming on board. Everybody. I don't think anybody has said no to me for the last 6 weeks, maybe.
And that's because we've got the cheapest energy in the United Kingdom, which everybody's looking for. And
Yeah.
we've got the cheapest, we're almost £1,000 cheaper than the next best fixed price energy tariff
Yeah.
in the UK.
Yeah.
And these are critical things. If folk don't fix right now, they're going to get that horrible 80% hike in their energy.
I know. It's
So,
shocking.
so although we do help folks save money, one of the biggest things about our team is the ability to earn money from home. Sharon, are we okay to talk money?
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't mind.
That's good. Because I always think it's better to come from you, and it's just because there'll be people watching this and they'll be like, I wonder what kind of money she's making sitting in her sofa, just putting Facebook posts out.
Yeah.
How much money do you think you've earned in the first 2.5 months with us, if you were to tally up all the deals you've done?
Possibly nearly £9,000.
£9,000. Right, my maths is pretty murder. Let's call it 3 months that you've been here.
Right.
So £9,000 divided by 3. Did I use a calculator for that? Don't tell
You
did. So you've £3,000 a month.
Yeah.
Now, are you working full-time hours to do that?
No.
How many hours a day would you say you put into your UW position? Be honest.
2 or 3.
2 or 3
hours a day. Yeah.
So you're working.
Not every day though, Dale. Some days I do my own thing.
Yep.
But yeah, maybe in a week, I don't know, 10 hours or something like that.
God, that's less than part-time. The traditional part-time work, not like 20 odd hours a week, something like that.
I know, it's amazing. It's totally changed my life. It really has. And people who know me, I've got a dog who is my baby. And my reason for joining here was really, I didn't want a boss anymore. I wanted to be my own boss. I'm fed up of working in a traditional Monday to Friday 9 to 5 job.
Yeah.
And I saw this as an opportunity for me to change my lifestyle. So it has. And for working just 10 hours, I'm earning fantastic money.
I think the pandemic's done that for a lot of us. I think I was reading something in the it was at the Telegraph, and it was something about the silent resignation, which is basically it's a momentum that's happening all over Europe where people are basically doing the minimum in their job just enough so they don't get sacked, because they're realizing that when they put in extra hours to a traditional job, they don't get any extra benefit for it.
No.
Whereas you've picked up £9,000 from giving us maybe 10 hours a week or something like that. You've picked up a £10,000 luxury holiday that you'll go on that trip. I'll be going on that trip as well, as many of the team will. So you've picked up huge perks. You've got that freedom and flexibility. Now, Sharon, a lot of folk who watch this will say that all sounds too good to be true. Because, we're conditioned. We go to school and uni, and it tells us go and get a proper job.
Yeah.
Basically, you can't afford to live on anymore. So if there'll be people watching this and they're like, "This sounds great, Sharon, but I just don't know if it's for me."
What
would you say to those people? What would you say to them?
There is no catch. Absolutely. There is no catch. And if I could do it, anybody can do it. I was going to leave on my second day because I thought this is so not for me. But I didn't. And I've now won the holiday. I'm getting bonuses galore. And
You're
I
building
just
your team as well.
building a team as well. I'm actually looking for people to join me as well.
Yeah, because you've got Laura, who's just hit on your team. You
Laura's
introduced one of your
amazing.
friends, yeah, and she's
Yeah,
just hit a massive promotion in her business as well,
she
hasn't she?
has. Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah.
And it's just, oh, I just love it. I just love the freedom it gives me. I love that I don't have anybody to answer to and just get on with it when it suits me, basically.
And just one final thing before we close. How were you feeling about coming on this call?
The way I'm feeling now, nervous.
But like everything in life, see if you just go and do it, it's never normally as bad as you thought.
I know.
So listen, sorry, on you go.
No, it's just I was going to say I don't like doing live videos, but I haven't done one before.
That's all it is.
So I've done my first one now.
That's you, yeah.
Yeah.
Because all we want to do here is I already know there'll be loads of people in your social circle, loads of people in your contact sphere who need help.
Yeah.
They're sitting there getting bills coming in that are going up. And then they're getting letters from their employer saying that their wages are going to remain the same. And then they're getting letters coming in, saying they're getting tax increases. Now, at the end of the day, it's simple arithmetic. If your overheads are going up and your income isn't going up in line with it, you're going to have a cash flow problem. And that's why I wanted to bring you on, because I know there'll be loads of people that you know that we can help. We can show them a really simple way to make some money in their own time with no targets, no bosses. And all they have to do is be prepared to sit through a 1-hour online training course.
Yeah.
Because we provide all the training.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it is. It's fantastic. Do it.
Yeah, do it. Well, listen, Sharon, thank you so much for giving us your time. I just wanted to have a short live to celebrate, really, your amazing start in our business. I'm trying to think back, and I think the quickest I've ever seen somebody hit one of the holiday incentives is about 3 and a bit months. And I think you've pretty much nailed it on the exact same kind of time frame, possibly a couple of days quicker.
Right.
I mean, when I joined this business, it took me almost the full 12 months to qualify. I still qualified for the holiday, but it took me nearly 12 months to do it.
Yeah.
For those that are watching, just so you understand, when Sharon helps somebody join Utility Warehouse, that person gets the UK's cheapest energy. So they're dead happy. But what Sharon gets is she gets paid about £250 for helping that person get the cheapest energy, because that's how UW grow. They grow through word of mouth. They don't advertise on TV. They pay partners UK-wide to help people. But every time Sharon gets a customer, she also gets holiday points. So it's 3 points for every customer that she gathers. And if she hits 125 points, then she collects a 10 grand holiday as well. And Sharon's been so active and had so many people wanting to save money on their bills that not only has she made her 9 grand, that's how she also picked up a holiday. And that holiday is open to every single partner. So if you're watching this and you're thinking about, or you'd love a free holiday next year, if you join Sharon's team, you'll make a right good wedge on top of your normal job. You know, we've got loads of people with us who work full-time already in a normal job, and they do this as to supplement their income. But you'll also pick up a lovely holiday. So listen, thanks a lot, Sharon. I wanted to keep it under the 15 minutes. We're at 14. Thanks for coming on, and I really appreciate your time. So for the people who are in our team and maybe are wondering if they can if they can hit one of these holidays, what would be your final comment to people who are with us, but maybe just wondering if, you know, maybe just needing a wee bit of a push?
It's absolutely achievable. And it's just consistency. Just dedicate a couple of hours a day or whatever you can in that week. Gather as many customers as you can, speak to as many people, help as many people, and it's insight, basically.
Brilliant, Sharon. So listen, if you've been watching this, thank you so much. If you'd want to speak to Sharon and you know her, just message her directly through any social media platform that you are connected. If you don't know Sharon, but her stories inspired you, then if you go to the Sack the Boss website, it's going along the bottom of the screen, sacktheboss.co.uk, you can fill in the contact form. The box asks you who you know in the team. Pop Sharon's name in, and I'll make sure that you get connected to Sharon, and that way she can give you a bit of information about how this might work for you. We've got a 10-minute video that explains being a partner, so we can quite easily share that with you. If it's for you, great, and if it's not for you, no harm done. Our job is just to make sure you've got the information to know that you can easily change your financial circumstances if you want to. Sharon, thanks a lot for your time, my dear.
Perfect. Thank you, Dale.
Enjoy the rest of this sun.
I will.